What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out my video. This is going to be the first day in what I'm calling the work from home series. If you haven't already, go to my page and check out how to make your own grappling dummy. This is going to be very useful to you. If you have a training partner at home to help you out, obviously you can use them. We're just going to go over a couple techniques today, some very basic things. That way everybody can kind of maybe get started with jiu-jitsu if they're not used to doing it. So we're going to start out with our opponent in our full guard. Full guard, if you don't already know, my opponent's in between my legs are wrapped around my opponent, my feet are locked. I'm not squeezing with my legs here. My legs are actually relaxed. This lock with my feet is what should do the work for me. Now, my opponent is going to put their hands on my belt area or my hips if you're doing this without a gi. From here, what I want to do, I make knife hands. I bring them between my legs and my opponent's wrists. I sweep the arms to the outside. I get a wrist control as I do it. From here, I want to sit up and put my opposite side arm over my opponent's shoulder here like this. Now from here, this hand is going to grab the tricep just above the elbow. I'm going to open my guard and plant my feet flat on the ground. From here, I lift my hips straight up and I pull on my opponent's arm to help turn. Here, and I pull. Boom. And then I end up in full mount. So I'm here. My opponent's controlling my hips. I sweep their hands to the outside. I get wrist control. I sit up and I get my armpit over their shoulder. This is important. This way, if the person's moving around, they're going to be carrying my weight as they move. Now this top hand grabs the tricep above the elbow. I open my guard, plant my feet flat on the ground, lift my hips straight up and pull on the arm. Boom. And I come to full mount. And here. Boom. Nice. End up in full mount. So that's just one reversal. Another one is a scissor sweep. My opponent has their control on my hips again. I get double wrist control, double sleeve control if they're wearing a gi. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to get onto my side. One leg is going to go high, one leg is going to go low. So I come to here. The direction I'm facing, that leg is going to be the low leg. One key, I don't let my leg be flat on the ground. I want my calf off the ground. My top leg that goes high, I put my knee into my opponent's sternum. My shin kind of rides up into their armpit. Now from here, I'm going to kick in a way that makes their upper body move one direction and their lower body move another. And I just follow that momentum through to come to full mount again. So I'm here. I get the double sleeve control. I get to my side. Whatever you have to do. If I have a partner or opponent, I can actually use their weight a lot of the time and just roll onto my side, use my grips. It's a little hard to do that when there's no resistance from the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant one foot on the ground to help me turn. One leg goes low, one leg goes high. I kick both legs. Boom. The reason it's called scissor sweep, I want to scissor my legs. So I'm here, I get on my side, and I scissor my legs. That's what brings me up to my knees here like this. So I'm here, I get the double sleeve or wrist control. I get to my side, and I sweep. Boom. So, last technique we're going to cover. I'm here, my opponent has their frame set up. I make my knife hands, I swing swim underneath, get the wrist control, and I sit up just like the hip bump sweep we did at first. But I'm going to change it up. From here, I'm going to feed this hand under the arm, and I grab my own wrist. If you have a partner, their elbows should be bent at a almost 90-degree angle. If you're having trouble doing that, think about bringing their hand closer to your hip. That's going to make it easier to establish this wrist control here. I'm grabbing my own wrist. I lay out to the side a little bit. This way, if my opponent is protecting, I can bring their arm to my chest and extend my upper body to bring their hand out from between me and them. And then I bring my opponent's hand over their back and towards their head. So I'm here. I clear the hands. I sit up here first. My opponent might base their hand way out like this. This is okay. If this starts to happen, what I'm going to do is sit back and connect as I'm sitting back. From here, I want to bring their hand towards their head, over their back, and in a rotational movement. So I'm not trying to lift straight up like this. I think about rotating the arm over their back. And go. Anytime you're practicing a submission, obviously you want to give your partner the opportunity to tap. So if you're going with somebody, don't crank real fast. You might injure each other. That's going to be it for today. Plan on making some type of video like this pretty much every single day. So you can subscribe to my YouTube or just check them out as I post them if you see a technique that you think might be cool or something you want to work on. These are all very basic techniques, but you know, the people who are the best at jiu-jitsu are the best at their basic things. You need to practice your basics more than anything else. So this kind of gives you an opportunity to train, make your own grappling dummy, train a little bit, and kind of refine your technique as you're practicing at home. A lot of us can't grapple right now. A lot of us don't have partners, so we need to substitute with something else. The grappling dummy works great. Like I said, I'm going to do a video every day, so you know you'll be able to come check them out, make your own grappling dummy, and then work from there. But thanks for checking my video out, guys.